Imagine living a life of luxury, showing it all on social media. The glamorous trips, designer clothes, and the envy of millions. Now, imagine it all crumbling down in an instant, your fortune vanishing into thin air. These are the shocking stories of influencers who fell victim to financial fraud. Their lives forever changed by deceit and betrayal. Our journey starts with Callaway, the Instagram influencer known for her enchanting stories and charm. In 2019, Caroline decided to hold creativity workshops, promising a unique and personal experience with her fans. Thousands bought tickets, eager to meet their idol. But as the workshops approached, disaster struck. Caroline canceled events at the last minute, leaving attendees stranded and furious. Allegations surfaced that she had sold tickets without proper planning or securing venues. Her reputation took a massive hit, and she faced a storm of public scrutiny and legal threats. Few know that Caroline's initial fame came from her captivating storytelling, drawing thousands into her playful world. Her downfall revealed a darker side of influencer culture. Caroline's rise to fame was rapid and spectacular. She used Instagram as her stage, sharing long, detailed captions about her life in New York City and her travels, drawing a devoted following who were captivated by her openness and creativity. However, the very traits that made Caroline popular also contributed to her downfall. As her popularity grew, so did the expectations of her fans. When she announced her creativity workshops, it seemed like a natural extension of her brand. These workshops were supposed to be intimate gatherings where Caroline would share her secrets to creativity and success. But as the dates for the workshops neared, cracks began to appear. Caroline's planning was careless at best. She had not secured venues for many of the events, and her lack of organizational skills quickly became apparent. When she started canceling the workshops, her followers were outraged. They had paid significant amounts of money, often traveling long distances, only to be left disappointed. The backlash was swift and severe. Social media was flooded with angry posts from fans who felt cheated. The controversy quickly spread beyond her immediate followers, attracting the attention of mainstream media. Caroline's attempts to explain herself only made matters worse, as her explanations seemed inconsistent and evasive. The legal implications of the scandal were significant. Some attendees demanded refunds, while others considered legal action. Caroline's image as a relatable and trustworthy influencer was shattered. The scandal highlighted the risks of influencer culture, where personal branding and business ventures can sometimes collide with disastrous results. Next, we explore the case of Raymond Abbas, better known as Hush Puppy, a Nigerian influencer famous for his lavish lifestyle on Instagram. Hush Puppy's rise to fame was fueled by displays of unimaginable wealth, from private jets to luxury cars. But behind the scenes, Hush Puppy ran one of the largest cyber fraud schemes in history. Operating from Dubai, he defrauded millions through elaborate scams targeting people and businesses worldwide. His downfall came swiftly when authorities closed in, leading to his extradition to the United States to face multiple charges. What many don't realize is that Hush Puppy's luxurious lifestyle was often funded by ill-gotten gains and masked a complex criminal operation. His story is a stark reminder of the thin line between influence and exploitation. Hush Puppy's journey to infamy began in Nigeria, where he lived a modest life before moving to Malaysia and then Dubai. It was in Dubai that he truly began to flaunt his wealth, showcasing his extravagant lifestyle on social media. His Instagram was filled with pictures of designer clothes, luxury cars, and opulent vacations, all meticulously curated to project an image of success and affluence. However, Hush Puppy's wealth was not the result of legitimate business ventures. He was deeply involved in cybercrime, participating in elaborate schemes that defrauded individuals and businesses around the world. These schemes included business email compromise, BEC scams, where fraudsters hack into business email accounts to trick employees into transferring money to fraudulent accounts. Hushpuppi and his associates were experts at creating fake websites and email addresses that looked almost identical to those of legitimate companies. They would then use these fake identities to deceive victims into making large financial transactions. The scale of their operations was staggering, with millions of dollars flowing into their accounts. Hushpuppi's downfall began when law enforcement agencies around the world started noticing the patterns of his fraud. A coordinated effort involving the FBI, Interpol, and other agencies led to his arrest in Dubai. The raid on his residence was dramatic, with authorities seizing luxury cars, designer clothes, and large sums of cash. The legal proceedings that followed were equally dramatic. Hushpuppi was extradited to the United States, where he faced multiple charges, including conspiracy to commit wire fraud, money laundering, and identity theft. The case attracted widespread media attention, not only because of the scale of the fraud, but also because of Hushpuppi's public persona. His extravagant lifestyle may have brought him fame, but it also made him a target for law enforcement. The case also highlighted the global nature of cybercrime and the need for international cooperation to combat it. Now we turn to Jen Selter, whose journey from fitness model to social media star took a drastic turn due to a bad business deal. Known for popularizing the belfie, butt selfie, Jen's influence reached millions seeking fitness inspiration. But Jen's venture into business turned disastrous when she invested in a promising fitness company that turned out to be a scam. Promises of high returns disappeared as the company collapsed under fraud accusations. Jen found herself in legal battles, fighting to recover her lost money and protect her reputation. Few are aware that Jen's fitness journey began as a personal quest for self-improvement, driven by a desire to inspire others with her dedication and discipline. Her fall from grace highlighted the risks influencers face when they venture into unfamiliar financial waters. Jen Selter's rise to fame was built on her dedication to fitness and her ability to connect with her audience. She started posting fitness routines and motivational content on Instagram, quickly gaining a large following. Her followers admired her dedication and discipline, and many looked to her for inspiration. With her growing popularity, Jen saw an opportunity to expand her brand beyond social media. She decided to invest in a fitness company that promised innovative products and high returns. The company, which marketed itself as a game changer in the fitness industry, seemed like a perfect fit for Jen's brand. However, things quickly went wrong. The company's management was not as experienced or trustworthy as they had presented themselves. Financial irregularities began to surface, and it became clear that the company was involved in fraudulent activities. Investors, including Jen, lost significant amounts of money. Jen's involvement in the company put her in a difficult position. Not only had she lost her investment, but her reputation was also at stake. As an influencer, her endorsement of the company had convinced many of her followers to invest as well. Now she faced the wrath of disappointed fans and potential legal consequences. Jen took steps to address the situation. She publicly distanced herself from the company and worked with authorities to recover her lost funds. She also made efforts to rebuild trust with her followers, being transparent about what had happened and how she was dealing with the aftermath. Jen's experience serves as a reminder of the risks involved in business ventures, especially for influencers who rely on their public image. Her story highlights the importance of due diligence and the potential consequences of associating with the wrong partners. Turning to a collective tale of influencer misfortune, we revisit the infamous Fry Festival, a promised paradise turned into a nightmare. Influencers like Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid, and others promoted what was supposed to be the ultimate luxury music experience. But they didn't know that behind the scenes, the festival was falling apart. Attendees arrived to find disaster relief tents instead of luxury villas and cheese sandwiches instead of gourmet meals. Legal fallout followed, with influencers facing lawsuits for their roles in misleading promotions that left thousands stranded and defrauded. Many may not realize that the Fry Festival influencers were not just faces in the crowd. They were unwittingly thrust into a global scandal that exposed the dark side of influencer marketing. The Fry Festival was marketed as a once-in-a-lifetime luxury music festival in the Bahamas, featuring top-tier musical acts, gourmet food, and luxurious accommodations. Influencers were a crucial part of the festival's marketing strategy, with many being paid substantial sums to promote the event on social media. The promotional videos and posts created a glamorous image of a tropical paradise, attracting thousands of attendees willing to pay high prices for tickets. Influencers like Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid, with their massive followings, played a significant role in building the hype. However, behind the scenes, the festival was a disaster waiting to happen. The organizers, led by entrepreneur Billy McFarland, had neither the experience nor the resources to deliver on their promises. As the festival date approached, it became clear that the infrastructure was not in place. Despite this, the organizers continued to push forward, driven by the need to cover their mounting debts. When attendees arrived, they were met with chaos. The luxury villas were disaster relief tents, the gourmet food was basic sandwiches, and the promised musical acts were nowhere to be seen. The island lacked basic amenities, and many attendees found themselves stranded with no way to leave. The fallout was immediate and severe. Social media exploded with images and stories from disappointed attendees, quickly gaining the attention of mainstream media. The festival's failure became a global news story, and the organizers faced numerous lawsuits. The influencers who had promoted the festival were also caught in the backlash. Many attendees felt misled, believing that the endorsements from trusted influencers had convinced them to attend. Legal actions were taken against some influencers, questioning their responsibility in promoting the event. The Fry Festival scandal highlighted the potential pitfalls of influencer marketing. It raised important questions about the ethical responsibilities of influencers when promoting products and events. The incident also led to increased scrutiny of the industry, with calls for greater transparency and accountability. Lastly, we explore the tumultuous journey of Blac Chyna, a model and influencer whose venture into cryptocurrency led to financial disaster. Blac Chyna invested heavily in a promising cryptocurrency project, lured by promises of high returns. But her dreams of financial independence turned sour when the cryptocurrency collapsed amid fraud allegations. Blac Chyna found herself entangled in legal battles, seeking to recover her lost investments and dealing with the impact on her personal finances and reputation. What many overlook is Blac Chyna's entrepreneurial spirit, which drove her to explore new avenues beyond modeling. Experience serves as a cautionary tale about the risks influencers face when venturing into unfamiliar terrain. Blac Chyna, born Angela Renee White, first gained public attention as a model and reality TV star. Her entrepreneurial spirit led her to launch several businesses, including a cosmetics line and a beauty salon. As the popularity of cryptocurrencies grew, Blac Chyna saw an opportunity to diversify her investments. She became involved in a cryptocurrency project that promised revolutionary technology and high returns. The project was marketed aggressively, with many investors, including Blac Chyna, buying into the hype. The potential for significant financial gains seemed too good to pass up. However, the project soon faced allegations of fraud. The developers were accused of misleading investors and mismanaging funds. As the value of the cryptocurrency plummeted, Investors, including Black China, saw their investments evaporate. The collapse led to multiple lawsuits and regulatory investigations. Black China's involvement in the cryptocurrency project put her under intense scrutiny. As a high-profile investor, her endorsement had influenced many others to invest. The legal battles that followed were complex, with Black China seeking to recover her lost funds and clear her name. Her experience highlights the risks associated with emerging markets like cryptocurrency. The volatility and lack of regulation can lead to significant financial losses, even for well-known figures. Black China's story serves as a warning to others about the importance of thorough research and due diligence before making investments. The experiences of Caroline Callaway, Hush Puppy, Jen Selter, the Fry Festival influencers, and Black China all serve as powerful lessons about the complexities of influence and the potential pitfalls of pursuing fame and fortune online. Their stories highlight the dangers of deception and the necessity of being vigilant in business dealings. In a world where social media can make or break reputations in an instant, influencers must navigate their roles with care and responsibility. The allure of quick success and easy money can lead to devastating consequences, as seen in these cases. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the darker side of influencer culture. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.